All right, you are looking at the Berkey water filter. That is the Royal Berkey, and it holds about 3¼ gallons. And I've got the two black filters in there with the two white filters hooked on to the black filters. They screw right onto the black filters, and then that way it covers viruses, bacteria, chlorine, fluoride. It cleans all of that out, and of course metals and all sorts of stuff. You can look up the Berkey water filter and what all it cleans, what all it filters. There's a million videos out there on the Berkey, how to put it together, how good it is, and all that. So I didn't video me putting it together. I ordered it, I don't know, a week ago, got it a couple of days ago, and put it together last night. And the water is excellent. I've been pouring the tap water. We're on county water here, and I've been pouring the tap water right in there. And there is absolutely no trace of that tap water whatsoever, taste-wise, coming out of that spigot. It is an excellent, excellent tasting water. I put that thing together last night. Now, it has 4 holes in that upper chamber. At the bottom, it has 4 holes in it, which can hold 4 filters. Of course, I've got the 2 black filters, and so I need plugs to fill the other 2 holes. Well, they sent me 1 plug, and I needed 2. A little bit disappointed in that, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. I called him up, and I was going to tell him, man, you ship that overnight so I can use this thing. And they were so kind. They were so kind. I could not tell them that. They told me it'd be here in 2 to 4 days, and I said, that's fine. But they were very kind and very sorry that they had missed something, and that's okay. I went to the hardware store and got a cork and corked the hole, so that worked perfect. And anyway, they were excellent to deal with. And I think I'm going to buy another one for the cabin. But anyway, hey, listen. Get you a water filter system like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're on well or county water or whatever. Get it anyway. Save your pennies and get one. It's so important. You never know when you're going to need one. Never know when you're going to need one. Stuff could hit the fan for real, and you have to use a water filter for years. And so buy some extra filters, have them stored away, so that if something does happen, something major, you will go a long time with the water filters. Anyway, it is definitely a must. I wish I would have got this 20 years ago. We're on county water, but we used to be on well water. I still have my well, and if something happened, I would get my Baylor bucket out and dip out of the well, put it in the Berkey, and drink it. So I'll always have water. With one of these, you can get water from a creek, a mud puddle. It doesn't matter. It renders it drinkable. So get you something. You need something like that, and you not only need a water filter like this, but man, you need a space heater with propane. You need a generator. You need a window unit air conditioner, and you need to have these things all set and ready. It's like California with the blackouts, man, with them cutting electricity off like they do. It would be nice to have a generator in a situation like that. It would be nice to have a water filter in a situation like what has gone on in Venezuela and Syria. It sure would. And so don't wait. Don't wait until you have a situation before you go try to buy a generator or a water filter or a window unit air conditioner or a space heater, go do it now. Do it now, store it away or set it up, and be ready. Man, that electricity goes out and it's 36 degrees outside and you don't have a wood stove, you have a HVAC system. You know how nice it would be to go turn that propane heater on? It would be very nice. It would keep you warm. So spend a couple of $100 and get that stuff done. Get you a water filter. That way you never, ever have to worry about clean water. And with a propane heater, you never, ever have to worry about having heat. Now, I'm not talking about extreme long-term shift. I'm not talking about stuff hit the fan for years. I'm talking about how we live today. You know, storms coming through and stuff like that. I mean, we could go to war and just have blackouts constantly and shortages of this and shortages of that. So be prepared for everyday life and for whatever comes. And you do that by buying water filters, propane heaters, window unit air conditioners, having generators and gasoline to run them. My brother-in-law lives down in Florida, and he kind of just touches prepping a little bit, you know, doesn't get into it a whole bunch, but he does know what's going on out there, and he tries to stay somewhat prepared. Well, he got tired of the grid going down whenever they had a hurricane come through, and got himself, you know, one of those big generators that kick on automatically when the electricity goes out, and it's ran by natural gas, so that's like awesome, and that'll see him through some hard times for sure. And if you can afford that, man, that would be the way to go for sure, especially if you live near the city and you've got that natural gas. That generator will go a long time without you having to pour gasoline in it all the time. Anyway, didn't mean to rattle on, but I want to encourage you to do stuff like this. It's definitely a good thing to do. Don't want to show you how messy the house is. The grandkids were over here last night, but the heater there, it's a propane heater, and I went and got propane today because the temperature is going to drop. We've had storms come through today, so kind of scary, thinking that we can't heat the house. But with propane on hand and a heater like that, you can heat your house for sure. Anyway, all right. Didn't mean just to just keep on running my mouth, but that's it. Berkey water filter, get you one if you don't already have one. Good tasting water. Hey, even if you have a well and it's excellent water, you should still go buy one of these. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. I feel even more secure now with something like this. That's for sure. Anyway, we'll see you.